Yes, Sirski.
Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Keith Scott. Welcome to the Bay Area, everyone. It is rivalry week in the NFC West. The Seahawks 49ers is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Off by the first guy he met. No gain.
They should have 7, so probably after this.
And Brock, this is a rivalry that's so relatively new by comparison, right? They've only been division opponents since '02, but the mutual dislike, maybe even hatred, is it's that of a much longer series, thanks to that short stretch where they were each other's biggest obstacles to reaching that Super Bowl.
And a lot of stars during that time, too, Kate. Harbaugh, Carroll, Sherman, Russell, 49ers loaded with talent as well. It may be short-lived, but there's a lot of vitriol between the two.
Into the hands of Jordan Watkins.
What the fuck is that?
Get them into enemy territory. Getting stopped quickly. Catch moves into the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Rough Rider.
Need something positive here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Stupid.
I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time.
Bro, you being a block, you fat bitch.
They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Nigga just touched cuz and let him go. Crazy shit.
Gotta forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun now for Milrow. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
19 tight. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Get out, bitch.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Trying for it with Milrow. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset, as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Racing down one side. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Christian McCaffrey,
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They send the tight end in motion. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Milrow with it on first. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, Milrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 32. Milrow from the gun. Driving across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone.
18 Cardinal.
Pistol now for Milrow. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Walker on second. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Walker will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
No play action here. It's Milrow. He's got it. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start to fight back for their first points of this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Purdy on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Sending him on the dive. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
What's up? Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
come on.
Drive begins with a Walker run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment.
Okay, ready?
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup there of 39. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Packer 11. Packer 11. Deputy.
First down, Seahawks.
Milrow looking to throw. Pile one. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Outside. Ready, team. Watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. Chased out to his right. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set. Ready, team. Watch out. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Down to the 10. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for 1st and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Get set. Ready, team. Watch out.
Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points in the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Smith and Jigba, right side. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Nick Bosa makes the stop. To throw, here's Milrow. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws will find a drop at some point, too.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, pass.
Milrow now to throw. It's everything he has under this one. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Milrow to throw on 4th. He's trying to go deep again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up
Fuck, I'm
the pass
tweaking.
wrong, but they come up empty. That's going to be a
How the
turnover
fuck would I
down.
throw it to that nigga? No, I just need to go first.
There's a chance of having too much confidence offensively. That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Watch out.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. On the move. Headed right. Purdy with a catch outright. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Piniero's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. 1st down throw here from Milrow. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 25-yard line.
Pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Now Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Finds his man over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Get set. Get set. Start.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Get set. Yellow. 18. 27.
Air it out on third.
Mm.
Through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long
That's
as these
not
are the
that long.
results he's getting,
What?
they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Outside. 18.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yeah, you. Yellow. Start.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
18. Watch out.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession
I
lead.
gotta fucking find some run defense, bro. I play against this shit every day. These niggas keep beating me. I could slow them down, but I can't stop them. They take a whole 6 minutes and then score.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Seattle getting everybody
And then they
set.
make me play stupid because I gotta try to score fast to hope that I can fucking keep up with this shit.
Quickly, he's gonna throw.
Oh my god, he's wide open.
Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Come on.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And they take the attempted onside kick.
I don't even know mud. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the league game.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 21.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first down 2.
2 set of downs for him from the 31. Milrow with it on first.
Oh my God.
It's intercepted.
They is cheating.
And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Most people do. Here we go.
Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next
I
drive.
don't know.
Think of all the work
I just tried to start that shit. Don't work for me. Niggas start running all over me.
Here's your adjustment, and in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy.
I would the chance of getting cooked, catching picks and shit.
That throw falls to the ground.
Niggas just run. That shit annoying as
So
fuck.
2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Back to the air on 2nd, 30. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Get set. Get set. 18. 21. 21.
So Reed the give to McCaffrey. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kane, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Headed out right.
Oh my God! Like,
Throws
yeah,
it in, and
yeah.
down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To Walker on the check down. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Working quickly here.
More yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First down,
On the
Seahawks.
gun, Milrow. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Gain of 23 more yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal, Seattle.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him down.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 46-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set.
No throw. 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He breaks the catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Watch out!
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get set. Watch out!
Going run again with McCaffrey. He has room past the 25. Again, he's got room. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for two. They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on two more. So they stick with a hot hand partner, and he ends up adding two more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball. He won't be denied.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milrow. Throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Bronk. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off on its play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for the...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Martin picks it off. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Get set, get set.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Outside. Go ahead, go ahead. Watch out.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. All right, wraps up. Up.
And with McCaffrey on the ground. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Outside. 18, watch out. 53.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. This remains routine.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Outside.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. We'll go with a design keeper. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. So the 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Now it's Milrow. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. To throw, here's Milrow. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Wide open, too.
The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy will sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak work. They stop him at the line. No gain. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.